All right, let's buckle up and get after a daily paycheck here on Casino and Gaming TV. I am John from ProCraps, and we are starting with a $10,000 master bankroll, buying in for 10 to 20% every day, working strategies to a 10 to 20% profit goal every day. We're damn close to it. We'll compound those wins into that master bankroll so that every day the buying gets bigger and bigger and the win goals and profits grow. Now, here are the big questions. What strategies can we trust to get that job done? And the big one is, do I have the discipline to make it happen? Well, let's find out. We're gonna build that bankroll to $100,000 live. No tricks, no magic, no camera tricks, no BS. There's nowhere to hide when it's live. Here we go. All right, oh, that's the wrong screen. Damn it, sorry guys. I didn't log in. Good morning, happy Monday. I got a case of the Mondays, as you can see, session logger. Here we go. How's daily paycheck doing? We are up. Look at that, we're up. $24,000 we're up. That's pretty good. We have 34K in the bank from 10,000, which is cool. We're looking to win about $1,000 today. We're buying in for 5,000. Looking to win $1,000 today and pretty much every day, unless I have a major meltdown here and blow it. But that's where we are. So I think we should get right after it. Let's go. Let me change screens here and let's take a look. Let's see, I'm gonna go here and let's decide what we're gonna do. I was this morning, I was on Joe's show, kind of vacillating, like, what should I do today? I don't even know. I'm doing the same thing almost every day, and it's like, it's fun for me, but is it the right thing to be doing? I don't know. Let's take a look. Where's my purple chips? My purple chips are over here. I'm thinking about this, and what I've been doing is a very simple strategy, right? We've been doing this. We've been saying 2 hits and out, right? We've been doing 450 on the 6 and 8, 350, 5 and 9, and 250, 4 and 10, right? And the idea here has been simply everything pays 500 bucks, right? Very, very simple. Let's get in, let's get out. 2 rolls, right? No matter what happens here on the box, we're making 500 bucks, right? These pay 6 and 8 at 450, pays 5 1/4. The 5 and 9 at 350 pay 500 for 10, as do the 4 and 10 at 250, right? 2 hits, 1,000 bucks. Bob's your uncle, and we're out of here. That's what I've been doing. It's been either a quick ass kicking or a quick win, and we're done, right? It's the very definition of optimizing for time, right? You know, if you know me, y'all do by now, my biggest bitch is time, right? I feel like time is my enemy. The long rolls, playing a thing where if I'm looking to win 1,000 bucks, by the way, and I'm winning 100 bucks at a time, I got to get 10 wins before a 7, right? If I'm going 640 across, it's 10 wins before a 7. I gotta have a great roll to make that work. And if I don't get my 10 wins, right? Let's say I get 4, now I gotta get 14. And if I only get 3 the next time, now I gotta get whatever the hell that is, right? You compound your work, and it's very, very hard to have a strategy that starts low and builds up into a paycheck without getting those first couple of hits, right? So for the guys that say you should regress, go bigger, regress down, and then play the build up, that's great. You regress a couple times and it can work, but if you regress and you don't get the win after the regression, you're starting over again. You still need those 10 wins to get it. So I've been playing higher. I'm gonna probably do this again today, just like you see here, but we'll see if we keep going that way. I'm gonna, probably in the after show, if I make it or don't make it today, we'll see. I'll make a decision. I'm gonna try maybe playing the Warren, which is the same idea here as this, but a little bit simpler. You'll see. If I can make my money, we'll see. But first things first, let's go change screens over here. Let me get to the, we're gonna shoot from the right side today. And I gotta move my rack so you can see it. Here's the rack, there it is. And in the rack, I got 5K. Okay, you got 2,000, 4,000, 5,000, okay? We will eventually go with what I just showed you with it, which is $2,200. There's 2,500. I'll get my black chips, we'll get $400 in change and move this over here. 400 change. I'll put that back over here. I'm gonna set that up right now, but we're not gonna play it right away. Okay, I'm gonna get those bets set, as I just showed you, and then I'll start rolling, and we'll get warmed up a little bit, and maybe wait a second to go. I don't know. I haven't thrown from the right side since the boat, so I don't know how we're gonna do today. There's all the $2,100 across. I call this one the 2100 salute. Okay, and there you go. I'll actually set those apart so you can see the caps on all the bets. I know it's kind of hard to follow along sometimes with the overhead cameras, but there it is, right? Let's get her done. Let's get her done. I'm gonna go and take the 400 bucks that I got here as change from that. Those bets are gonna be off. Where's my off lamper? I'm gonna put them all off. I'm gonna do a little quick horseman here, a little 150, 50, 50 horseman, just to get myself warmed up and see where the dice are flying today. Here we go. Nice simple opening, couple $100 bucks out there. I'm gonna set the 2V, which is for me. And people ask all the time what set I use, right? I don't think the sets matter when you're not very good. And I mean that in all sincerity, right? If I'm not doing the exact same thing every time, the set doesn't matter that much. But for those who are curious, this set that I use, the 4, 1 on the bottom, 4 on top, is basically a 2V set. I'll show you what I mean by that. If I set up the 2V, like so, it's the 1 and the 4, and I stack them. So it's a 2V for you as a regular user of the dice, and I roll them over so you can see the 4 and the 1, and I stack it up. So what I see is a 2V on the side, and that's it. That's my set. So if it works, it works. If not, we'll know right away. Here we go, coming out. Coming out, get your bets in, Crapsy, and I'm gonna get a rolling here. First things first, let's get out of the gate with a point, right? Ooh, they kissed. It's a hard 4. They kissed, it was not a good throw, but it's a hard 4. And here we go, the don't is on the 4. That's 2-2. Oops, let's get that here. 2-2 there. And we'll do a 2-2 here. All right. Good bet for that one. I'm going to take this black and we're going to break it into greens. We'll put 2 in the come, 2 in the rack. Get a little horsemen here to get started. And if I feel like we're doing all right, then I will definitely switch out and get to the 2 hits and out. Okay? And just side note, if we were playing 2 hits and down, there's the first hit. There's 500 bucks in the rack, right? If I came out of here and just said YOLO, and we did it, we'd be at $500 already. And there's a 4-2-6, that would have been paycheck. That would have been paycheck. But as it is, that goes into the 6 as a comeback. 4-2, get you typed in. 4-2, all right. The next comeback comes on in. Here we go. That was not a bad throw. Hard 6. Beautiful. Oh, I rolled it. That was a 6, not a 5. Let's see here. There we go. 3-3-6. Love it. Love it. That was a good throw. Let me get her typed in here, then I'll pay myself a little bit. Come on, Crapsy. Alrighty, 3-3. There it is. Let's get paid. That's gonna be an off and on. So how this works, comeback comes down and gets paid. Next comeback goes up. Third comeback goes in. So it's an off. They call it off and on. You just get basically paid the win. And there that is. That's nice. A free bet right there. This win, right, could become odds on that, or it could become the next comeback. I'm just going to make it the next comeback. Here we go. It's been a while. The right side's weird. I got a kink in my neck too, so it's like it hurts to look down the end of the table. But I think I like the right side better now. I think I have more control from over here. There's a 6-5 mid-mo yo. 6-5 yo, that's great. That's great. A little freebie win right there, right? Little freebie win. Let's make it look like 75. I love that. Take a quarter back to the rack. Little half press on that thing. Here we go. There's a 4. Knocked off our freaking don't, of course. I never win my don't. I'm telling you what, I love playing the don'ts, but damn, dude. I like knock myself off consistently. 314. Okay, that'll be puck is off. Bummer. Don't goes away. Bummer. Come bet goes to the 4. Also a huge ass bummer. That sucks. My last bet will be a pass line bet. We'll have 1, 2, 3 right side bets here, and we'll call it. Little $200 kind of waiting in the pool a little bit here to see what happens. Here we go. Coming out. Coming out. That looks like an 8 hard. 8 hard. 4, 4. The hard 8 square pair. Booyah. All right. We are set. We're looking good. I love it. I got a come 6. I got a come 8. Or a pass line 8 and a come 4, which I don't love. But let's see if I can have a little bit of a decent roll here. Feel this thing out. Not a bad shot. There's the 8. Thank you, sir. 5, 3. 5, 3, 8. Whoops. Let's get over here. Little buckshot right there. Come on, Crapsy, do your thing. Do your thing. There we go. 5, 3. I was actually this morning toying with the idea of doing a $500 max bet 3-point Molly. I woke up and I'm like, maybe I should just do a big ass purple chip Molly. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to pull those back though. Let's let those 2 bets up there resolve on their own. And we'll call this our warm up. What do you think? Should I turn the bets on? Am I shooting well enough to turn the bets on? What do y'all think? I'll give you a minute to mull that over. Think about. I'm gonna get my coffee here while I'm letting you think about that. You want me to turn them on? Let the 2100 salute rock while the come bets are out there, and we'll just get a couple of hits and run the hell out of here. I mean, that could be a thing too, right? So, coffee while I'm getting warmed up. Dealers are paying everybody else out. Step back from the table. Jen says it's gonna be a 50 roller. Candy Craps, nothing's in the box. I got, from what I started with out there, I got 200, 325 in the box, and 125 out there. That don't pass bet kind of hurt me a little bit, right? So losing the $100 don't was a little bit painful. So I don't know. Let's go. Here we go. Coming out. We're coming out. Let's get the 4 and the 6 that pay. Let's get those things that pay. What do you think, huh? There is an 8, 6, and a deuce. That's 3 8s in a row, I think. Is that what that is? I think it might be. I think that's the 6, 2, 8. That's 3 8s back to back to back. Nice, right? Here we go. Jen says, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't work the come out. Don't work the come out. Here we go. Let me turn Crapsy over to you guys. I always forget. I got to get now it's funny because we talk about how I suck at Crapsy. Like the right side, now I'm on the right side of the table. Everything's in the wrong spot. My whole garage gets turned around when I do this. And like the right, now my computer's on the left side of me. It's a whole thing. Here we go. All righty, there's a 10 hard, 5 5 hard 10. We are, by the way, I didn't turn the thing. We're working here. That's the 1. There's the 1. That's 500 for $12 over there. 500 for 12. So 13 and change. All righty. That is the point is what? I didn't type anything in, did I? 5 5. I didn't put the 10 in. 5 5 10. Okay, there's that. There's that. Point is 8. Here we go. Hey, Joe, how you doing, man? Let's go here. 9, 999 center field, 9 6 tray right there, 639. Let's get Crapsy set. While I'm paying, that's going to pay 500 for 10. It pays $490, 500 for 10. That'll be basically paycheck right there. That's a 639. All right, let's pull down the base bets here and reset the rack so we can see where we are. I think we're gonna be down about $100. Not down 100, but $100 off of gold. There's $300 right there in greens. That's 500 there. So it's 5, there's 1,500. So I'm gonna make these greens look like $300 in blacks. And over here I've got 1, 2, 3 purple chips. 1, 2, 3 coming off the rack there, okay? I think that's right. 5, 10, 1,500, yep. All righty. So the bankroll looks like this. My bankroll is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. There's my starting bankroll. That's locked. Coming off the rack, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, $600, plus about $100 and some out there. I think we're off. Did I mispay? I must have mispaid myself. It doesn't matter. I mispaid myself somewhere because this should be 900, not 600, right? Did I not pay myself on the 9? Let me think about this. We're all typed in, right? So you guys can make your bets. Yeah. We got paid 500 on the 10, 500 on the 9, and we lost $100 on the don't. That's all we lost. I should be $900 here, or $800 because there's $100 out. It should be at 800. Why am I only at 600? I mispaid something. It's okay. We'll leave it here. Something's wrong. I mispaid something, but we'll be okay. Did I pay the 10? I did pay the 10. I don't know what I did. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that much. Here we go. We're gonna let the 4 and the 6. We're gonna hit the 4 and the 6 right now anyway. So somehow I mispaid. I may have to go back and redo that. Here we go. All right, we are at a 3. There we go. 2, 1. All right, God, I hate when I mispay. I hate when I do that because shit. Just makes the whole thing jacked up. Here we go. Oh, bad throw, 7. Damn it. Bad throw. That's right, we lost these. And I need to go back out and play again because I screwed something up. I don't know what I did. 4, 3, let's put that in for you. 4, 3, 7. 4, 3, 7. I want to replay this a little bit because I feel like I'm a couple $100 off here. So we went in for 5, lost that. So we lost a total of 100 here and 100 there. Just now, right? We lost $200 total. So we would be at 4,800 and we won 1,000. So we should be at 50. We should be at 5,800. And I've got 5,000 here. 2, 3, 4. 5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm light $200. Somehow I'm light $200. I don't know what I did wrong. But I'm going to log the victory as that and call it there because I can't replay it, but I screwed something up big time. I don't know what it is. Anyway, we're light a couple $100 and that sucks. Anyway, whatever. I'm fine. I'm fine with the win. Let's go after show and we'll log this out. I'll leave this over here as our win today. I'm going to go ahead and put more money in the rack. We're going to do something totally different. What happened, Jen? Next time, what did I do? I iced myself. What did I do? I paid myself 500 for 10 on the 9. Did I pay myself on the 10? That's the question. Next time, put an off button on your bet so I don't screw the rest of you. What did I do? Did I mess something up? I had the off button on the bets until that come out, and then I pulled it off after the come out roll. Anyway, let's go and do let's go do this thing. I was talking to Ryan from Mark the Point a little bit earlier, and I'm gonna just for trial run here. Let's do it. I'm gonna get Crapsy set for y'all. For trial run, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this money here on this side of the rack, just to kind of say that was the morning profit. Pardon me. Let's do this thing he's got called the Warren. I'm going to do this. We're going to go 1,100 inside. All right. So there's 1,500. We're going to go 1,100 in. So 250, 300, 300, and 250. And there's that. And we'll take 400 and change. So out of 1,500 bucks, there's 11 inside and some change. And so what the Warren has done, I think, if I got the levels right here, I think we're going to go with a pass line bet here of 100 bucks. I think he does 220 inside and 25 on the pass line. Is that right, Ryan? 250 and 25 or 250 and 50? Let me just check the number here. 250. He does 250 and 25, right? We're going to go 1,100, so half of that. And instead of 250, it'll be 100, right? So we're basically going to half the thing. We'll work the come out, and we'll take the bet, if it's an inside bet, down here as odds. That's how I'm going to do that. And then we'll take we'll do a big press on the inside, and then work the bet. Let's see how this feels to you as an option for paycheck. And here we go. We're going to come out, same stack, same dice set, that 4-1 set that we're doing. Let's just see how you guys like this one. Again, I've never tried it. I literally watched the video over the weekend. I've never tried it. So let's see if we like this way. A couple of quick, it won't be 2 hits. It's going to be 3 hits and out, not 2. It's going to be 3 inside hits, not 2 total hits like the other one is. So here we go. All right, there is the 8, 5, 3, 8. So that'll be our point. We were working. So this goes to the 8. Okay, let's go 5, 3, 8. Come on, type it in. There we go, 5, 3, 8. That'll pay 350 coming out, which is kind of cool. 350 bucks. Okay, I'm gonna put the 300 bucks down. I put the whole thing can go down here as odds. I'm gonna lay it. I'm gonna look like a lay bet. But it's not a lay bet. Obviously, my rack's in the way. I can do this, I guess. I'll put it out there. So 350 in odds. That'll pay 420 back there. Okay? Let that sit for a minute. The next inside hit is going to be, and I'll pull the bet down too. So we'll go, actually I can do, yeah, that's fine. We'll pull the bet, make the win the odds. So it's totally free odds down there. If we get a hit on the inside, we're going to press them all up. We're going to do a full press on the inside, maybe even a little power press to get out. Here we go. This one really needs you to hit inside numbers, which I don't like not having the outsides like that, but whatever. Here we go. That would be a 5-1-6 KitchenAid right in here. So it's a 5-1. That'll also pay 350, 350. Easy press here. 1, 2, and 450 to the 6. That's a simple press. So everything pays 420, 420, 450 pays 5 1/4. This will pay 420 back here on those odds. So we're looking pretty good here if we get an inside number. Let's go here, turn that back on. Now I could power press these two, right? They could both go to 400. You know what I'm saying? But this way they pay 420, 420 instead of 560, 560. Taking the caps off and making them 400 is a little bit of a power press, which I'll do it because that way everything pays the same, essentially, right? Here we go. We're getting a nickel out of everything. Let's stay on the inside. Let's stay on the inside. Press up now. Oh, I should have pressed the first one, you're saying. Oh, I missed. You know what? Let's do it. Let me fix it right now. Let me fix it right now, Ryan, because I want to make sure that I got this right. Hold on. I'm going to fix everything. Give me a second. I'm going to put all the bets back. I don't want to mess this up. We're gonna go hit the rewind button, okay? So there's 1,100 inside, okay? Oh God, there's the 400 in the rack. That was the change. 1,100, 1,200, 13, 14, 1,500 bucks. So 300 bucks in the rack following or for the come out. Let's make sure we get it right here. That pays 350 coming out, 350 coming out, like so, okay? You're saying take this, make it odds, right? Make the bet the odds, and right away, press all this shit up. Boom, boom, and boom. Press them up, like out of the gate, press them up. Like so. And in fact, power press it. Oops, this red's got to come in there. Like this. We'll power press it up. So I'll have 200 bucks in the rack. All the bets up here go to 450, 400, 400, and 300 back there. Then I rolled the 6, which pays 5 1/4, 525 on the 6. That's what you're saying to do, like so. Okay? And if I do that, where do we end up? I'm going to bring it all back. There's 250, 250, 300. That would be how I started. 500, 1,025 coming back. Is that right? In those two inside hits, comes out to 1,000, which is actually paycheck. If I take the odds back, right? That's not terrible, actually. That's not terrible at all. I'm gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna leave the numbers where they are for everybody. But yeah, that's cool. There's our, yeah, I like it. I like it. 2,000. Fine. Let me get all the bets reset, and I'll do the whole thing one more time. So there's $5 grand. There's 1,500 with 400 change. That covers the 1,100 across, 1,100 inside, $100 down there, 300 bucks in the rack. I love it. Fun little strategy, man. It's cool. Here we go. I'm gonna play it clean from here, though. 8's the point. Yeah. I'm just gonna play inside for now, till the next point, and then I'll reset it. I'm gonna reset it from the. I want to reset it from a new point. All right, there's an 8. Good thing I pulled the odds, right? Cool. 8's off. Leave my bets out there. It's 6-2. All right, let's run it again. Straight, clean. Straight and clean. Puck is off. 1,100, 1,200, and $300 in black. That's the 1,500. Here we go. Coming out. I'll pay it right this time. I will pay it right. Learning as we go, right? Here we go. All right, there is a 10. So it does nothing for me. Six, 4. Here we go. Six, 6, 12. It does nothing for me. This is a bummer. There's a 6, 6. Come on. 6, 6. All righty. Hard 12. Hard 12. Here we go. Let's get her. Ugh. Inside numbers, Johnny. Inside numbers, Johnny. You can do this. Another one. Oh boy. Back to back. Who parlayed it? Who parlayed that? Those dice did not fly well, by the way. They were way too spinny. Way too spinny. I gotta chill that out a little bit here. 4, 1, let's go. Getting too excited, I'm throwing too hard. Here we go. Come on, man. Point of 10. Inside number, nice and soft. That's better, John. Aces, though, I turned them over. Look at this mess. Look at this hot mess. 1-1. Yikes. Get in the horn, everybody. Get in the horn. Here we go. That's a 6. There we go. We got one. We got an inside number. 4-2. That took a long time. Alrighty, so that's going to pay the $350, of course. $350. I'm going to power press it a little bit, right? We're going to, and again, the amount you press this has to be, I mean, I don't even know what to do here. I could go, I feel like I need to drop another 100 and take the 9 and the 5 to 350. I'll take the 6 and 8 to 450 actually, and leave the 5 and 9 at 300. I mean, I don't want to go too crazy with it. I could pump those up a little bit more. At the 110 level, the press is not as obvious as at the 220 level. So 420 on the win, 525 on the win. I'm not putting odds down on 10. I guess I could have taken those that win. No, I mean there's no profit here to throw back here if you want to keep those numbers powerful, I guess, right? Maybe Ryan, you could weigh in. What would your guy do, Warren, on this exact move here? What's the move he makes here? Right? Are we ever putting odds back here on the outside points? Let me know what he does, and I'll put in there. So, yeah, press them all. Right? The question is, when do I or do I ever odds up the point when it's a 4 or 10? Right? Because I got the 4 bets on. It's really an inside play. Here we go. It's kind of like a skill 66 on the inside there, right? Just a press and go bye-bye. There's a 4, 3-1. So I'm hitting everything but the inside. This is where I don't like these strategies that are not including all the numbers. I know that people say betting across is lazy, but here's a roll where we're on roll how many now? Right? Since I restarted, we set the point of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls in, I've hit 1 inside number. Right? And you know what's coming, right? So I don't like wasting all those rolls. I hate wasting all the rolls. Here we go. Playing chicken with the 7 right now. You know what I mean? 5. We got it. We got the 7. We beat the 7 by 1. Let's see where we ended up here. That's a 4-1-5. Let's get it in Crapsy 2. Oh yeah. Okay, 4-1. There it goes. Okay, that'll pay the 420. And if we come down to where we started, okay, there's the 1100 inside. 400, 500, 820 bucks, right? So you're not at 1,000, which would have been the goal today. Today's goal would have been 1,000 bucks. We're not at 1,000 after 2 inside pressed hits. You're a little less than $1,000, which is fine. We can live with that. But I had to survive 7 rolls to get there versus surviving 2 rolls to get there. Now, my survival of 2 rolls to get there has double the scare, right? This is 1,100 versus I'm going 2,100. Twice the risk, but a third of the time, right? So you got to do the math on how you want to see that played out. But there's that profit right there. Cool, that worked out just fine. I'm gonna go here. We're gonna go 640 across. Actually, we're gonna go 700 across, like that. There we go, 700 across. Just play a little bit, huh? Let's see, that would be, I need $4,300. 4,300. Let me take this. I'm taking that out. I don't really care about that. I'm going to just play in a cross game. I'm just monkeying around while you guys do your betting. Here we go. This will be our last shooter, by the way. Unless I 7 out right here, this will be it. We're going to call it. Let's go. All right, here we go. We're still on the point of 10. I'm just going to do a little hammer press up here and see what happens. 538. I'm going to go to table max on my table. My local casino's table max is 500, so that'll pay 175. Looks like 300. I'm going to go purple chip or bust. Purple chip or bust on this shooter. Here we go. Man, they're still laying on top of each other. I got to get them to separate more. It's my wrist. 6-5 yo. All right. Here we go. Yeah, you're right. Hopping is a good option. If I'm missing out, yeah. The thing with the hops is hops are a giveaway. I mean, I get it, but they're just a giveaway, you know? It's just you're throwing money away, but it does reduce your overall. Your overall risk is way reduced, you know, and I could hop, you know, to win $500 on the 4 or 10, you know, the hop for that is what? 25 and 50, so $75 hops instead of $400 bets. I don't know. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's a better throw. It's a 4, 3-1, 4. Love it. 3-1. Sweet. That's going to pay $200 for 10. Or for 5, rather. There's the 5. And I'm going to bump that to 250. And we're going to pull purple chips off the 4 from now on. So sit here and run purple chips off that guy. We're going to collect nickels all day long here. Let's get to where we can collect nickels on all these numbers. Purple chip express. There's a 7. Not going to get it. Not going to get it. 4-3. 4-3. Didn't get our point. Didn't get our purple. We had some fun. Do I have time to do one more shooter? It's 7:40. I don't have time. I don't have time. Way to make it work, John. Yep, exactly. There we go. Good to see 5s here, right? All right, let's get out of here. I am going to really quickly, if you want to watch, you can watch. I'm going to try and figure out where I lost that $200 in the earlier session. I don't know what happened. So I'm going to replay the whole thing and see where I screwed up. I remember the rolls pretty well. So here's our 2,500. Okay. I did 2,100 up top. That's going to be 2,500 with 400 change. Okay. And that 2,100 up top looks like 250, 350, 450, 450, right? We're going to replay the whole thing. I want to make sure I don't screw this up. That should be $2,100. There we go. But they were off. I had $100 on the don't, and I got $25 in the come. So we had a point of 4. I had a come bet that traveled somewhere. I forget where. I think it went to the 6. It went to the 6, right? The next come bet won, so it was off and on. Boom. Then we had the what was it? Was it the 4? It was the 11. The 11 came. I pressed it up, took a nickel back. That went to the 4. Then we were coming out. Right? Or then we hit the 4. We hit the point of 4, lost $100. Now we're coming out, and I put $50 on the pass line. We set a point of 8, buckshot of the 8. Come into the rack. I took this down actually into the rack like that. We were off again. I had the 4 and the 6 sitting up there. Let the point come out. And the point was at 10, I think, right? And then we had our 2 inside hits. We had the 500 for 10 on the 10. We had the 500 for 10 on the 9. Right? That comes back into the rack, and I pull all this shit down. Minus, of course, that VIG. I'll take care of the VIG in a minute. Put everything back down again. One, two, three, four, 5. 5. There's the 2100 that we started with, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 purple chips right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I take all this away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back into the rack, that comes, along with these, which is those 2 plus these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's $300 in black. That comes back to the rack. Then we 7'd out and lost those 2 bets. So those 2 bets never resolved for us. That was a bad outcome. Now, where am I in the rack? There's starting bankroll, $2,100. Or $2,500 rather. Or, I'm sorry, 5,000. 5 days. 2, 4, 4,000, $5,000. So profit should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. Yeah, 1,025. That's what profit should have been because we won in the come and I won on the 8. And then we won our 2 bets. We lost down here, but we made up for it. I don't know why I have $600. This is the actual profit today. It's 1,025, not 600. I think I paid myself. I didn't put it in the rack is what happened. So that's the right profit from this morning. So I'm replaying it to make sure I don't get the wrong number. And we're happy. I'm fine. Okay, we'll go type that in real quick and we'll get out of here. Sorry for the weirdness all, but I want to make sure I got it correct, right? Let's go to this screen. Get to the right place here, hold on. There, we're gonna go here and I'm gonna type that in. So we had to get that right. It was bugging me all morning, like not getting it right. I hate it. Okay, casino daily paycheck, strategy, 2,100 salute, buy-in for 5,000, cash out 6,025. Actually 6,013 because of the VIG. Fund source bank, okay. Again, Horseman cost $50, but we still made it. Okay, save that. Okay, sorry for the weirdness there. I don't like being inaccurate when I can help it. And I knew that was something wrong and it was just eating at my craw the whole time. So let's go back to the here again. All right, sweet. All right, well, I think that's it, folks. I think everybody probably left and stopped watching me count chips and all that, but there we go. All right, let's see. Waylon says, Ryan, I like it except for missing out on the 4 and 10s. John missed out on a lot. Yeah, I did, right? We missed out on a bunch of those today. With that one. The inside play is tough, right? For a while there, I was all in playing skill 66 style play exclusively and just getting beat. Like, because you don't get enough. There's enough of the 4s and 10s that sucked rolls away from you. And those rolls, missing out on those rolls is hard. And I realize that the outside play is lazy, but at the same time, it's also the correct way to get it done because if you're sitting there watching rolls go by and getting nothing out of it, you're just going to get burned, man. You're just going to get burned. It's fear of missing out, Greg, but you're wasting time. I don't like wasting time. I don't like wasting rolls because the more rolls you see, the closer you are to disaster. Let's just get in and get out, man. That's the way I am. So, yeah, Yeah, exactly. The bets were on, Jen. I just, it wasn't the fact they were off. I think I paid a purple. I think I paid the purple and put it back in the bank is what I did. I think I paid the purple on that one bet, but I put it up here in the rack, which you can't see behind me, instead of in my rack. I think I put it in the wrong spot. So anyway, there it is. Sorry about the confusion. We got it right. And that's it. I'm going to go get some more coffee. I'll see you downstairs for the coffee run in about 15 minutes, all. Anyway, love y'all. Later. Bye.